and look to bring some players with us next year as well, and bigger events, bigger and better in the future.
Mr. Ryan, can you tell us about this event today?
Yeah, it's a pleasure for us to be here in Malaysia. It's the second leg of our Emirates FA Cup Asia Pacific Trophy Tour, and for us it's an absolute pleasure to be in Malaysia to bring the trophy to the fans here and see everyone here. Excited to see the trophy, and also just to celebrate the FA Cup in Malaysia as well. You can see from all the fans here, there's so many passionate fans about English football, and I think for us that's why it's great to bring the trophy, to demonstrate back the value that we see in the fans here. Yeah, well, we just know that there's so many English football fans in Malaysia. We can see from the data that we have in the UK, but also just the fans that we see at games as well. And when some of the clubs come to Malaysia and tour, the passion and enthusiasm of the fans here is so special. So for us, it was really important to bring the FA Cup to show the fans that we have a bit of love back for the football enthusiasm that they have. It's tough to say whether we'll be able to bring a game over to Asia or Malaysia specifically. We would love to do that potentially in the future, but right now there's currently no plans to do that, unfortunately, because the schedule just doesn't allow for it. Yeah, so ideally we would love to come back again in the future, potentially this time next year, outside of Chinese New Year, so we can come and celebrate again, and look to bring some players with us next year as well, and bigger events, bigger and better in the future. Starting today though, this is fantastic to have all the media here, local influencers and media covering this, so for us this is a fantastic start to our journey in Malaysia. League. I think the big thing about the FA Cup is the opportunity for smaller teams to win. And I think that's one of the big selling points about the competition, different to the Premier League. You know, with the Premier League, you know who's going to be near the top, whereas with the FA Cup, you never really know. There's a lot of unexpected. One of the biggest points is the unexpected drama, and I think that the big thing for football around the world and fans around the world love drama in football. So I think that's the best thing that fans can look forward to. Well, first of all, thank you for all of your support. We see it, we hear it, we feel it. I would say continue to watch the competition, but also try and get involved in those earlier stages where you see some of the upsets. Obviously, the bigger teams come in at the third round, and you see those bigger teams in the final, but the really heart of the FA Cup is in those earlier rounds. So get involved in those earlier rounds and then enjoy the bigger teams towards the final. But yeah, keep loving it.